Hi everyone, Nick here and welcome to another Gran Turismo Sport video. Today we're doing the second race in the 2018 off-season exhibition Season 1 of a Manufacturers Series. That's still an absolute mouthful. But anyway, today we're driving at the Kyoto driving park circuit, the combined version, so that's both Yamagiwa and Miyabi, normal way round, and we're in the Cayman. It's a car I like. It's a track I don't hate, but have a pretty poor track record on, and I didn't quite get as much practice in as I'd hoped, so I wasn't really confident that my pace was going to be great here. And as you can see, my first qualifying lap was pretty poor. I'm already 11.5 seconds off the pace. I made a bit of a mistake in the downhill left corner, which we're going to get to shortly, and as a result I think I'll be a bit cautious on this lap. I have a tendency to brake a little bit too late and then run a little bit too wide and then end up in the grass on the right, and once you end up out there you're not coming back and you're coming back with damage. So we're being a bit more cautious through there than we maybe would normally be on a flat out qualifying lap, especially knowing that this is our last attempt. We're already 6.2 seconds up, so you can see where we lost the time on the previous lap. And you also notice that we're on the racing soft tyres that we're trying to qualify on here, so they've already started to give up a bit, so that's not ideal. So we're already starting to feel a little bit of a lack of grip. And even if we did have enough time after this, I don't think we've got another lap out of these tyres. So, it's this or nothing really. Fortunately at the moment we're 7.1 seconds up, so it's good. Not pole good, but, you know, decent qualifying position. So, we're now 8.1 seconds up, so this is going really well. Possibly a little bit late on the brakes there. And we cut back in the apex there, don't really get to that apex too well. Probably could have been a bit quicker through that section. I always struggle through that part of the track. The two bits where the two circuits join together, not my strongest areas of this circuit. But anyway, we're still on for a decent time. So we're going through the left-hander. Key there is to not be greedy, just get the car turned, get round. We're 8.9 seconds up. Go through the chicane. Again, could have pushed that a little bit harder, but as we need this lap to count, we stayed within the bounds, made sure not getting a penalty, made sure we didn't mess it up. A little bit wide there on entry, but cut back nicely to get the apex. Accelerate nicely up there, probably a little bit late shifting up. And we're going to stick to the left-hand side of the track to make it as short a run to the line as possible. And we crossed the line in a 2 minutes 30.214, which was good enough for 5th place, so not too shabby. We're a little way off of pole, and frankly, were we ever going to jump the gap 7/10 to the guy in front? Maybe, but I think 5th, in retrospect, probably a good outcome there. Okie dokie then, who are we up against today and what are they driving? So pole position in the Cayman, the choice is Kramer. Second we've got ERT Taz in the McLaren, nice choice. The Weiss guy is in the Huracan, looking nice there. 4th place we've got Cayman, popular choice again, and it's driven by Sin Alpha. 5th, we got me in the Fanta Cayman, looking splendid as always. 6th, we got Jack Beauregard in the Aston Martin. 7th, we got another Cayman, Happy Boost from France. 8th, we've got C Patron in the NSX. 9th is Limuccino in the Ferrari. We've got a McGann in 10th, by Bill B1 Blue. Gecko 43 in the GTR. Another Cayman. Another Czech is Hon Dizin. Got IRT Colossus in the Macan. Got Ducas in the Huracan in 14th. 15th in another Huracan. It's a very long name from Germany. We've got the Grim Reaper in the Lexus in 16th. 17th in the BMW is Luki. 18th we've got Darkwing Duck in the Cayman. I remember him from one of the other races the other day. 19th we've got Jürgen Wellman in the BMW. And that's it. We lost someone along the way, obviously. So it's a 19 car grid. It's a rolling start, so none of that grid start, trying to remember to not jump the lights malarkey. And 5th place, we're thinking this is a decent place to be. I reckon solid first lap, see how the strategies roll out. We're going for mediums and then seeing how long they'll go. If they go far enough for us to be able to do the whole race on them, then great. Not expecting that. We'll just see when we come in. Is it on lap 5 and then we can switch to softs, or is it earlier and we have to go for another set of mediums? So far, very unexciting. You know, we've kept our place, nothing from behind. So yeah, the solid start is going well. Got a penalty for one of the drivers up ahead. So all going well. Coming to downhill left-hander, and we brake far too late. And we hit the wall. We've managed to damage the back of our car, not really sure how. And we've also got a 5-second penalty. And we're now last. So all of that, let's see how the strategy plays out. Let's see how it goes. Out the window. It's absolutely ruined. We've messed everything up there. So it's now purely a recovery drive. And let's see how well we can do with that. Burn off a little bit of a penalty there, just through being slow. Burn off a little bit there, and we're just letting it burn off here. We're just going to pop the brakes on there and just get rid of that. Just get it out of the way now, so we don't have to worry about it later. But yeah, halfway around the lap, and last place. We've got a 4.7 second gap to the car ahead. 14 seconds off the lead already. It's not looking amazingly great at this point. But still, you know, people can make mistakes. You can see there's a bit of action going on up ahead, so maybe someone will go off. We can inherit some places that way. And if we just have a nice, solid race, then, you know, what's the worst that can happen? Can't get any worse, so let's see how it goes. So we're going up the hill. And we can see 18th up ahead of us, and 18th is slowing down quite a lot. In fact, so much so that we're going to be able to go up the inside. So we've already managed to make up a place. Hurrah. Just another 17 to go. But as we go through here, we're going through the chicane. Again, we just don't want to make too much of a mess of it and compound our losses so far on the first lap. Made a bit of a gap back to Colossus, not really sure what's going on with him. Maybe he's got some damage, or maybe, I don't know, something else has gone wrong. But at least we regained contact, kind of, with the cars ahead, heading into the second lap of the race. Anyway, let's skip ahead to halfway round lap 2. And as you can see, we're catching up with the cars ahead, who are having a bit of a battle. We've got 4 cars scrapping it out ahead of us. Lukey is obviously, something's gone wrong there, and we've just blasted past him down the straight. We've got 3 cars going into the hairpin, rejoining the other circuit, and it's all getting a bit tight. So we're thinking maybe we can pick something up here, get involved, and get past them. We're also starting to think maybe we could pit here. Maybe pit here, go from mediums to the end of the race. It could work. We could get rid of some of our damage as well at the same time, so that might work, and maybe these guys ahead of us won't hold us up too much. But let's see how it goes. So we're going through here, trying to make sure we don't do anything silly. Another car has joined for battle here, and we get so close to hitting Jürgen Wellman up ahead of us there. The McLaren is going very slowly there, and we go past him. We've got another 4 cars still up ahead of us who are fighting it out ahead of us. One of them goes in the pits, so that's another place made up, so we're now up to 15th, happy days. But we're going to see what we can do with the cars ahead. The tyres aren't feeling too bad, despite going a bit wide there. You can see bottom left, they're not that worn. You can cope with that easily. Probably not thinking of doing a no-stopper though. If that's what we managed to get after 2 laps, we've still got another 5 laps to go. So we're going to come in, probably see if we can eke it out. And obviously damage as well, not ideal. So we're going through here. You can see the car up ahead has run a bit wide, but we've got a good run on a German ahead of us. And we've come out of that corner quite well. We're thinking, should we go for it? Should we go for it? Yeah, let's go for it. So we brake about normal. At this point we're getting very worried about the car ahead, but managed to avoid him. Don't have any issues. There's someone concerned about ploughing straight through him. But yeah, overtake, and we're now in 14th place. So fast forward to the end of that lap, and we do decide to come in here. Mostly because we figure if we're going to come in anyway, we might as well come in early, get rid of some of that damage that might have been holding us up a little bit. So we come out of the pits, and we're now in 15th position. But we've got a car behind us who's catching us quite quickly. Now only just under 2 tenths behind us, and you can see him on the radar. So we're hoping we're not going to have too much of a battle with him. We can try and look forward rather than backwards. We have a bit of a wonky go through the S's there, and you can see he gets a run on us. So we think, okay, long game. Let him have the corner. So he's got the inside line. Let's not fight it. He's also got 3.5 seconds worth of penalties. So he may try and serve those at some point. Or worst case scenario, if we're still behind him, then we can follow him through there. He gets a bit defensive into the hairpin. Really sure why, I'm really looking like I was going to make a move. And as a result, he goes a bit deep, but we're not really in a position to do anything with that, really. And we follow him through this corner as well. Now, of course, we don't know what tyre strategy the car in front has got. We know that they didn't pit on the same lap as us, so at the moment they must be on older tyres, and we don't know what compound they're on. For all we know, they could be on softs that are getting a bit old, could be one stopping, could be no stopping, don't know. It goes a bit wide there, and we start to gain a little bit, and I was feeling a little bit racy at this point, thinking, okay, let's see what we can do. So see if we can put some pressure on him, especially when he runs really wide there. Could have maybe gone a bit more aggressive, I don't know. But we're now just under half a second behind him, and thinking, okay, I reckon we can do something. Again, he's gone really deep into that corner there, and then come back in nice and tight. That's absolutely fine. But starting to think, okay, we're faster than this guy, so let's get through. Not the best chicane there, but better than his chicane. So we go for the outside as he got the inside line covered, and think, let's do the switchback, which we do. But we don't get on the accelerator very early because we're trying to leave him some space, and he manages to get the run on us down that old important pit straight, so he's held that place. Now let's fast forward to the end of lap 5, and we're still behind on ahead of us. We managed to gain a place from someone pitting, so we're now up to 13. But we really feel that we're getting held up now, and you can see that behind us we've got another Czech who's getting a bit close. On goes a bit wide there and then cuts back across. Again, not really too much wrong with it, but it means I need to get out of the throttle, because otherwise I'd probably just bump into the side of it. Now we get a better run through the S's again here, and he goes to the right hand side, so we think, okay, cool, we're going left hand side. We're just going to brake nice and early, coasting. Don't really get anywhere near him, and it's a nice clean overtake. Job done, we think. Well, maybe not, because we can see top left hand corner he's actually starting to close on us with a slipstream. So we go through here, leave the door open a little bit, but we try to give him some space. Going through here on the left, bit of a nudge or two. Nothing really going on there, I don't think. Obviously we just let him go on because, you know, we're not going to just ram him off the track like that. But we're still in 13th place, and we're still very wary of the car behind, as well as wanting to get past the car ahead. So we go through the left-hander, and we're making up time, so that's good. He comes a little bit across, to sort of make sure we know he's there. Nice to see you. We brake there, let him have the inside line to the hairpin, try the cutback, but we can't really get turned enough, and again we make a little bit of contact, a little bit of ghosting going on there as well, just for good measure, and we get a bit of a slipstream off of him up to the hairpin. So he goes left to defend the inside, again, fine, no problem with that, and we go for the cutback. Again, it seems to work, but we kind of just feel like we were going to understeer straight into him if we did put the accelerator on, so it didn't go well. Now he's got the inside line into the first part of the chicane, so we let him have that, go through there, again coming into the final corner, thinking about a move, not really close enough, and it's just a bit of a clumsy clunk. Guy behind comes from absolutely nowhere and threads the needle, and he has now got 13th place. So while we were busy making a bit of a hash of trying to take that 12th place, we've now done exactly what we didn't want to do, and that's lose a place. We run wide there as well, which isn't helping us. So we're not having a great effort here, and we're trying to think, okay, we're close to the car ahead, let's see if we can do something here. I mean, we've got a few different hairpins, maybe we could do something good here, but I think in all honesty it's more like there's an overtake up ahead. Lukey goes for the inside, Hon goes a bit wide there, so we go for the what was an open door, but he bumps us. I think that's a little bit cheeky, but again, no real damage done. Get a bit of a nudge from the car behind there, and we go through the hairpin. Again, we're looking ahead, and we get a bump wide from Hon, and Gecko has gone through as well, so we've got a hat trick of checks up ahead of us. We managed to get past Gecko there under acceleration out of the hairpin. Hon has got a bit more penalty time, so he's now got 4.2 seconds, so given this is the last lap, there's a good chance we're going to be able to jump him. Gecko then launches one right up the inside there, gives us a bit of a bump wide, a little bit cheeky, but hey ho. You see he's been in the wars for a bit with his bumper, and he's now got a slipstream on Hon, then sweeps across right in front of us. We brake where we normally would and give him a bump. Again, we get the down SR arrow, but no penalty, no real harm done. Much ado about nothing really. And we follow these guys up the hill. You can see we've got another car behind us as well, so we're thinking we don't want to lose any more places, but we're also thinking, can we pick up some pieces from the cars ahead? Getting very close to the back of Hon there, as he is seeming to struggle quite a bit now, I think. And the car's ahead. He's made a bit of a mess at the entrance there and gone through there, and we've gone wide to try and avoid him, and just being crap and just gone off onto the grass like an idiot. So we have now lost that place. We've got another place, so we're down to 17th. So it's all unravelling here on the last lap, unfortunately. But you can see that Hon has had a bit of a bad time coming through there as well. He's still got 3.2 seconds worth of penalties, so he's now going to serve those. So we finally do get ahead of him and finish ahead of him. Unfortunately, we finished 16th, which is not great. Not what we wanted when we started on the grid in 5th. Oh well, especially when we're second ranked in the grid. Oh well. and 111 points, which isn't really going to help us in our championship bid. Oops. Anyway, that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did enjoy the video, then don't forget to give us a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this, and leave us a comment. Let us know how your Manufacturers Cup is going if you're in it. But until next time, goodbye.